Hello to all web explorers. You know, sometimes you feel like you've seen all the animal kingdom, know the stars, the iconic creatures, but I can guarantee you that there's a parallel universe, a world of forms and adaptations so crazy that you wonder if nature doesn't have a very peculiar sense of humor. Today, we're going to dive together into this fascinating realm, the realm of the most unique reptiles on our planet. Forget the cliches about boring lizards and scary snakes, because I'm going to introduce you to 10 specimens that will not only surprise you, but also make you realize just how rich and inventive life on Earth is. Prepare for an extraordinary journey, where the strange rubs shoulders with the marvelous at every scale and every slither. Number 10. The frilled-neck lizard. So imagine for a moment, you're strolling leisurely through the arid savannas of Australia. The sun is beating down, and suddenly you spot a small lizard looking a bit lost. Nothing too exciting, right? Well, hold on, because if this lizard feels threatened, it's going to give you a show you won't soon forget. In a flash, it deploys a huge pleated skin collar around its neck, supported by long cartilages. This frill, in vibrant colors ranging from yellow to orange and red, can reach up to 30 centimeters in diameter. It's a bit like our shy little lizard transforming into some kind of mythological creature in an instant. This spectacular transformation has several purposes. First, it aims to intimidate the predator, to make it hesitate before attacking prey that suddenly seems much larger and more dangerous. It's a pro bluff. But if the surprise effect isn't enough, our frilled-neck lizard has another well-practiced technique. It rears up on its powerful hind legs and starts running at an astonishing speed, the frill fluttering behind it like a superhero cape. It's a true reptilian sprinter. You could almost imagine a sports commentator shouting, and it deploys its frill, takes off, starts its sprint, and disappears over the horizon. What agility! This dual strategy, intimidation followed by rapid flight, makes the frilled-neck lizard a peerless survivor in its often hostile environment. Number 9. The matamata turtle. Let's completely change the atmosphere and dive into the calm and shallow waters of South America, where a creature with a truly disconcerting look resides, the matamata turtle. When you encounter it for the first time, you might wonder if it's not a random assembly of dead leaves and pieces of bark. Its knobby carapace, its triangular head adorned with skin fringes, and its long neck covered in tubercles give it an incredibly cryptic appearance. It's a true champion of camouflage, capable of blending perfectly into its aquatic environment. But don't be fooled by its still and placid appearance, because the matamata is a formidable predator, specializing in ambush hunting. Its eyesight isn't its strong suit, but it has developed other very sharp senses to detect its prey. Mainly fish and small invertebrates, it lies motionless at the bottom of the water, patiently waiting for a victim to approach. Thanks to sensory receptors located on its skin, it perceives vibrations and movements in the water. And when an unwary fish comes within range, the matamata suddenly opens its wide mouth and creates a powerful suction, swallowing its entire prey in a fraction of a second. It's a hunting technique worthy of a biological vacuum cleaner. You could almost imagine it saying, "Come on over, little fish. I have a very comfortable jacuzzi and a very welcoming mouth." Its patience and ingenuity make it a silent and efficient predator in its ecosystem. Number 8. The leaf-tailed gecko. Let's continue our exploration of camouflage masters with an even more perfectionist artist, the leaf-tailed gecko, found mainly in Madagascar. This little reptile is a true illusionist of the tropical rainforest. Its skin, with a texture and color incredibly similar to tree bark, lichens, or dead leaves, allows it to blend into its environment with astonishing perfection. But the highlight of the show is its flat and irregular tail, which unmistakably mimics a dried leaf, often with serrated edges and visible veins. It's a true work of natural art, and to perfect its illusion, the leaf-tailed gecko can also flatten its body against the surface, thus reducing its shadow and becoming virtually invisible, even from a few centimeters away. Imagine searching for a gecko and finding only a still leaf until it blinks. Speaking of its eyes, they are large and without eyelids. To keep them clean and moist, the gecko regularly licks them with its long tongue. It's a somewhat strange behavior, but essential for an animal that must constantly remain alert to predators. Its toes are also remarkable, equipped with adhesive lamellae that allow it to climb smooth and vertical surfaces with disconcerting agility. The leaf-tailed gecko is living proof that nature is an unparalleled magician, capable of creating illusions worthy of the greatest prestidigitators. Number 7. The marine iguana. Head to the Galapagos Islands, a unique archipelago in the world where evolution seems to have had fun creating extraordinary creatures, including the marine iguana. It's the only lizard in the world that has ventured into the ocean to find its food. Imagine a terrestrial reptile that transforms into an agile swimmer and accomplished diver. With its dark and rough skin, its sharp claws, and its powerful, laterally flattened tail, the marine iguana is perfectly adapted to marine life. It feeds mainly on algae that it grazes from submerged rocks. To resist the sometimes violent currents, it clings tightly to the rocks with its long claws. And underwater, it swims with surprising elegance, undulating its body and tail like a small crocodile. Its nostrils are also adapted for submersion, allowing it to hold its breath for long periods. After its underwater meals, it's often seen basking in large numbers on the black volcanic rocks, absorbing the sun's heat to regulate its body temperature after the cold ocean waters. Charles Darwin, during his famous voyage, was not particularly fond of its appearance, calling it hideous. Yet, this unique adaptation to a hostile marine environment makes it a fascinating creature and a testament to the power of natural selection. The marine iguana is a true algae surfer, an amphibian athlete that has conquered a territory where few other reptiles dare to venture. Number 6. The California legless lizard. Direction California to meet a talented little imposter. The California legless lizard. Its elongated, smooth, and cylindrical body, the way it wiggles to move. Everything about it resembles a snake, but don't be fooled by appearances. Unlike snakes, this lizard possesses movable eyelids, which allow it to blink. This is an important clue to differentiate them. Moreover, in case of danger, it has a trick up its sleeve. It can detach its tail, which continues to wriggle to distract the predator while it escapes. It's a classic defense technique in many lizards, but absent in snakes. The California legless lizard mainly lives in sandy soils, leaf litter, and grasslands, where it slithers with ease in search of small insects, larvae, and other invertebrates. Its lack of legs is an adaptation to this semi-fossorial lifestyle, allowing it to move more easily in confined spaces. There are several species of legless lizards in the world, but the California one is a particularly successful example of serpentine mimicry. It proves that evolution can take surprising paths to respond to the challenges of the environment. Number 5. The African bush viper. Let's now venture into the dense and humid forests of Central and West Africa to encounter a creature of striking beauty, but one that is best admired from a distance, the African bush viper. Its body is covered in heavily keeled scales that give it a bristly and almost sculpted appearance. Colors vary depending on the species and individual, ranging from emerald green to bright yellow, passing through more brownish tones, often adorned with complex patterns. It's a true jewel of nature. But behind this magnificent appearance hides a powerful venom, capable of causing serious health problems, even death in humans. These vipers are mainly arboreal, spending most of their time perched in trees and bushes where their camouflage makes them difficult to spot. They hunt mainly at night, feeding on small mammals, birds, frogs, and other small animals that they trap with their rapid and venomous bite. Their ability to blend into the vegetation makes them formidable ambush predators. There are several species of African bush vipers, each with its own colors and patterns, but all share this unique allure and potent venom. They are a reminder that beauty in nature can sometimes be synonymous with danger, and that it is essential to respect wildlife and not get too close to these fascinating but potentially deadly creatures. Number 4. The Tokay gecko. Let's head to Southeast Asia, where you can hear a powerful and distinctive cry resonate in the night. Tokay, Tokay. It's the call of the Tokay gecko, a reptile with a strong personality and a remarkable appearance. Its skin is a bluish gray, sprinkled with bright orange spots and white dots, a pattern that makes it easily identifiable. But beyond its colors, the Tokay gecko is best known for its exceptional grip abilities. Its fingers and toes are equipped with millions of tiny hairs called lamellae, which allow it to cling to any surface, even smooth and vertical ones, defying gravity with disconcerting ease. It is often seen climbing walls, ceilings, and even windows. It's a true reptilian acrobat. The Tokay gecko is mainly nocturnal and feeds on insects and other small invertebrates. Its cry, which gave it its name, is used for communication between individuals, notably to mark their territory and attract partners. And like many other geckos, it has the ability to autotomize, meaning it can detach its tail in case of threat. The detached tail continues to move, distracting the predator while the gecko escapes. It's an effective survival strategy. The Tokay gecko is a robust and vocal reptile, often present in human dwellings in Asia, where it is sometimes considered a good luck charm. Number 3. The gharial. Let's now travel to the deep rivers and muddy waters of the Indian subcontinent to meet a crocodilian with a unique profile, the gharial. Its long, narrow, and cylindrical snout, lined with numerous fine and pointed teeth, immediately distinguishes it from all other crocodiles and alligators. This very particular morphology is a perfect adaptation to its diet, composed almost exclusively of fish. Its long snout allows it to capture its prey with surgical precision in the often murky waters of its habitat. Adult males develop a cartilaginous growth at the tip of the snout, called a gara, which resembles an earthen pot and is probably used to amplify sounds during courtship displays. Unlike its more massive and terrestrial cousins, the gharial is much less comfortable on land. It spends most of its life in the water, occasionally basking on sandbanks to regulate its body temperature. Unfortunately, it is a critically endangered species, mainly due to the destruction of its habitat, river pollution, and fishing. Its elegant silhouette and unique adaptation to a piscivorous diet make it a precious and vulnerable member of its ecosystem. Conservation efforts are essential to ensure the survival of this fascinating crocodilian. Number 2. The Australian snake-necked turtle. Back to Australia to discover a turtle with a surprising look. The Australian snake-necked turtle, found in the freshwater bodies of eastern and southern Australia. Its most striking characteristic is, of course, its exceptionally long and thin neck, which can reach almost the length of its oval and flattened carapace. This singular adaptation allows it to reach its prey more easily, such as fish, aquatic insects, tadpoles, and small crustaceans, by surprising them with a rapid extension of its neck. It can also use its long neck to hide in confined spaces, or to camouflage itself among aquatic vegetation. When it feels threatened, it retracts its head sideways rather than directly into its carapace, folding its long neck under the edge of its shell. These turtles are mainly aquatic, spending most of their time in the water, although they may go ashore to reproduce or look for new habitats. There are several species of snake-necked turtles in Australia, each with variations in the length of their necks and their ecology. Their strange appearance and unique adaptation to an aquatic lifestyle make them fascinating creatures to observe. Number 1. The flying snake. To conclude our exploration of the most unique reptiles, let's meet a snake with an evocative name and an intriguing appearance. The flying snake, found in the humid forests of Southeast Asia. Its body is covered in strongly keeled scales that form longitudinal ridges on its back, giving it a rough and almost scaly appearance reminiscent of the dragons of legends. Its head is also angular, reinforcing this impression of a mythical creature. Yet, behind this intimidating appearance hides a timid and non-venomous snake, which feeds mainly on small amphibians and fish. Its most astonishing particularity is its reaction to danger. Instead of fleeing quickly or attempting to bite, the flying snake stiffens completely, becoming as rigid as a wooden plank. It can remain immobile in this position for some time, probably to deter predators by playing dead or making its handling more difficult. It's a surprising and effective defense strategy. The flying snake is a fascinating example of how appearance can sometimes be deceiving in the animal world. Its legendary creature-like allure contrasts with its rather harmless behavior, making it a reptile that is both mysterious and endearing. Number 11. Subscribers topic. Okay, here we are facing something, let's say, peculiar. A dog with a crocodile head? What is this creature straight out of a nightmare? Or maybe a slightly delirious science fiction movie? It looks like someone had a very original idea for an improbable, if not impossible, cross between our faithful canine companions and the formidable aquatic predators. Is it the result of a secret genetic manipulation? A new type of ultra-realistic animal robot? Or simply a very well-done photo montage that makes us laugh, and maybe a little scared? What is certain is that this image does not leave anyone indifferent. Imagine a walk in the park with this thing. The other dog owners would certainly frown, and the questioning, even panicked looks would be legion. One thing is for sure, with such a doggy, burglars would think twice before approaching your garden. So, in your opinion, what is the story behind this croco dog? Leave your wildest theories in the comments. And there you have it, my dear Sunday explorers. Our journey into the heart of the fascinating world of unique reptiles concludes here. But I hope it has awakened in you an insatiable curiosity for the wonders of nature. We have encountered masters of camouflage, amphibian athletes, scaly illusionists, and even a snake that pretends to be a statue. These extraordinary creatures remind us how precious the biodiversity of our planet is and how much it deserves to be protected. Don't hesitate to share in the comments which reptile impressed you the most, and if you have already had the chance to observe some of them in their natural habitat. If you enjoyed this dive into the reptilian universe, don't forget to like this video. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our next explorations of the treasures of the living world, and activate the bell to be informed of our new publications. See you very soon for new, exciting adventures. Take care of yourselves and see you very soon.